Yo, what's going on, guys? And the Timberwolves have acquired Nik Stauskas in an interesting move. I want to hear you guys' thoughts down below. Nik Stauskas, the former 8th overall pick, who kind of had an NBA resurgence a little bit this past year. This happened about 18 hours ago. He signed basically, but they acquired his rights, and let's talk about it. I think he's definitely someone worth discussing. It's a shooter. He's 28 only, and basically almost 3 years out of the NBA. He's made a return, and for me, can Nik Stauskas make the roster? He'll be competing with a few guys that, if you're not aware of, I wonder right here, what is going to be Stauskas' role if he does make the team? And like I said, Stauskas was a guy that last year didn't play much for the Celtics. He basically played for some of their main team, and really he popped off with the Grand Rapids Golds in 15 games. He was just averaging 25.6, and then he made it. He played for the Miami Heat a little bit. He basically bounced around the league, and he was a guy who's never lived up to expectations. But he's a training camp invite. He's going to have his rights acquired by the Iowa Wolves, and this means that Nik Stauskas is basically going to be in training camp with the Wolves, and more than likely he's going to be on Iowa's team. They'll have his G League rights. He'll participate in the training camp with an outside chance of making the Timberwolves roster. That's basically it. If you guys think he'll make the roster, he'll have to come in and shoot well, like incredibly well, because through 343 games in the NBA over the course of 6 seasons, he's only averaged 6.7 points, 2 rebounds, while shooting only 35.4% from 3, which is, league average. And again, the Iowa Wolves, this was really for the Iowa Wolves to acquire his rights, and so now the Minnesota Timberwolves has his G League rights, so he'll probably be on the G League team. And if he does make the roster, it's because he's shooting lights out, but he could be a midseason, bring up a few times for the season just to hit some threes. And it's nothing bad. It's just like, look, he was literally just brought in for a chance to make the roster. If I had to choose somebody to make there's a few guys that are on the Timberwolves payroll that could maybe make the roster. There's guys that are going to be fighting, like CJ Ellaby and Luka Garza. Eric Pascal and AJ Lawson, I think, earned themselves, their contracts. So for that being said, I really think Luka Garza, CJ Ellaby, it's going to be interesting if he can push those guys off, because I doubt it. That's where I want to hear your thoughts.